Welcome to Cersaie here in beautiful Bologna. It is the International Fair of Tiles and Bathroomware. So much to see. So to give you an indication of just how large Cersaie is, here is a map. There's a few different entrances, which has been really important this morning because there was a taxi strike in Bologna, of all days, #1 of the fair. You can see the different stands and they're also broken up on a map. So I've done this a few years now. I've got my pen ready to tick off where I walk. Most of it is about tiles, but of course there's rubinetteria as well, rubinetteria, which is tapware and bathroomware. And then there's all the fittings and fixtures that we need to be able to install tiles as well. So it's going to be lots of walking. There's even 2 trains that ride all the way through this to carry people from one side of the fair to the other. I'm excited at the moment, but we've got lots to see and lots of walking to do. I've been in the fair about 10 minutes and I'm already so excited because I come across this amazing brand, Digital Design. They're based in Modena and they are using amazing technology to create images not just on tiles but also on glass and on wallpaper. In this particular print they've used a natural flower and they've scanned it and then used AI to reinterpret this in the most beautiful, amazing ways. It's even got a tactile finish, but I've got to say the image is so crisp and so realistic. It's so exciting to see what modern technology is able to realise into the finishes. It's just breathtaking. Texture on tiles is sometimes about giving it a grip, a slip rating, which is especially important outside. But in this particular case, it's all about adding that additional layer of interest. They've managed to now, with new technology and development, to create the most amazing textures on the tiles. It's hard to replicate. It's so visually interesting, but it's also smooth enough to be able to clean and look after. It's quite a beautiful tactile experience. This particular one almost looks like the finish on the outside of an ostrich egg. It's beautiful to touch. Visiting this fair helps me not only understand what's new in trends and colours, but also the technology that goes with it, like underfloor heating and floor drainage. There are even a few pavilions dedicated completely to the cutting and installation process, which is of course important to realise our amazing designs. From one pavilion to the next, we walk past hundreds of stands with wonderful displays of colours, shapes and sizes. Many stands display their products in settings designed to replicate living spaces and inspire us with their product applications. When I'm there, I don't just take photos, I touch and feel everything that captures my attention. Tiles are not only for walking on, they can truly elevate many areas of our home. Of course, I'm also here to ask questions and try to understand their applications. But not all of the products that I see here will be coming to the Australian market. So is everything I see relevant to my clients? Maybe not. And probably many products don't suit our taste anyway, but for me, everything I see is relevant to learn about what's new, what's happening globally, what's here to stay, and maybe what trends are slowly fading away. It's truly exciting. Textured tiles are very interesting because they add that tactile dimension to the floors or walls. And walking through Cersaie, I'm made aware of the infinite possibilities. Smooth, ribbed, textured like timber flooring, satin like eggshells. I can't stop touching and admiring them. Arancini con piselli. Arancini with peas. Porcelain tiles have been replicating the look of natural timber for some time now, but technological advances means they're almost indistinguishable from the original. The shape of tiles is of course also very important, adding patterns to the interiors and additional texture. Geometric forms alternate with organic shapes, offering a vast array of options, large in size or small, vibrant in colour or muted. As I walk from stand to stand, I discern what's new, what I really like, and some of those tiles I'd never actually choose for my own clients. Ultra thin tiles are great for wall cladding, and terrazzo patterns are still big, adding that contemporary yet classical feel to our homes. One strong trend that I've seen developing over the last few shows that I've visited is the exploration of three-dimensional shapes mimicking bricks. They can create walls and offer privacy, but also allow airflow. They're practical, playful, and utterly beautiful. There's some brands that I visit every time I come to the tile fair here in Bologna, because I like to see their ideas and what they're developing as new technology. The glass bricks are something that are quite unique, a structural product that's strong and can be used in a structural format, but is obviously beautifully good looking and allows lots of natural light. But it's that blurring line between what is a tile and what is a brick, especially when you start to see gorgeous things that have colour and finishes that have a glaze. We might all be familiar with some forms of scusa, breeze blocks that let the light come through, but this is a fully glazed item, so quite boutique and prestigious. This is something that they've developed for a client. It's a tubular breeze block, glazed on the inside and on the tips to create a whole wall, allowing all of that natural light coming in. It's something specifically for one job, and that product there is brand new. It's a glazed brick, just the corner of it that's laid and applied onto a full wall. It was created for Valentino showrooms. You're familiar with the name, some of you might know the Cersaie brand because brickworks in Australia have their bricks. Grazie. And these beautifully rustic bricks are ones that we can use in the Australian market. Some of these products come through to us, but they're continually developing different products to meet architectural needs, and then depending on how they're received, these items become part of their standard ranges that then might filter through to something for us in Australia. Small or large sizes, muted or vibrant colours, patterned or smooth. I feel like I've seen a bit of everything. However, the prevailing trends that I see are focused on muted colours, organic textures and playful patterns. I'm not surprised, as we live in a historical moment where political unrest and fast news fills the news and social media channels. At home, we crave and deserve a sense of calm. Day after day, we accumulate images, so many images, ideas, knowledge, and kilometres in our comfortable shoes. Of course, we also enjoy the great food and the amazing vino that this region is famous for. Well, it's the beginning of another busy day here in Bologna for Cersaie, the International Tile Fair. But of course, to create bathrooms, you also need tapware, accessories and bathroom wear. So it's about Arredobagno and rubinetteria, which is bathroom wear and tapware. I'm already seeing lots of really interesting things as I look around at some of the stands. You can see it's a busy day. Beautifully ribbed finishes. That really nice play of texture. And they're set up in the most beautiful bathroom spaces with matching baths as well. As I look around, I'm trying to see things that excite me for the Australian market, get as much footage and videos and film as much as we can to bring it back and then decipher it how it works for the Australian market. One thing that I can see that's repeating a lot is that beautiful use of texture and also natural stone or natural stone inspired surfaces in the basins. I think they just work so well in vanities and in basins. While this is the tile and bathroom fair, when it comes to wet areas, of course, there's other rooms like laundries and particularly for Australia, outdoors. I really like these particular pieces that I've had a look at here. These are functional sinks to be put outside with the accessories to be able to deal with different heights. This is fantastic for a really tight space. Come and have a look in here. This is a very clever solution. It's got this little ledge inside that holds a shelf, but the shelf is ribbed on one side, so you can take it out and slide it in. And then you've got the rib section for doing washing against. The whole case is metal with timber shelving, so it's suitable to have outside. I just think it's functional, but also how great to have such good looking functional tubs for the laundry or for the outdoor space. I love them. It's amazing to see the wide array of items. There's shower trays, there's hand dryers, there's shower screens, and of course vanities and basins and storage and lots of tapware. There's 2 huge halls here with so much to see, and it's packed. A full range of bathroom items as well as tiles are the stars of this international fair. And here I get to see a great range of options. Some colours are really strong, some surfaces seem to suggest a return to the gloss. But once again, I'm here to see what's happening globally and more importantly, what's relevant for the Australian market. Coloured tapware, anyone? It's interesting, isn't it? Well, it's playful and exciting, and whilst I love the play of metallics, not all of my clients would be this daring. Of course, a lot goes into creating a bathroom, and there are brands here that sell globally. Not everything that we're going to see and take photos and footage of is going to be available in Australia. But for me as a designer, and what I want to share with you is the inspiration to see what's happening globally and how it works for us nationally. An exciting part for me of any fair is running into people, particularly Australians, and I got to see this young man. How are you, Franco?
Doing fantastic, really lucky.
It's Franco Parisi, of course, from the Parisi brand. Your dad is here as well. I saw you sent him off, he's still working.
Yes.
This is like a huge event for you guys in the year, isn't it?
It's massive. So Filippo, my father, was saying only last night, he goes, it's more than 30 years he's been coming to this event. So, I mean, everyone knows design's not a perfect science, it's an interpretation. So we've always come here for an inspiration of design.
What are you seeing this fair? Are you seeing anything different, or we're pretty on trend, aren't we, Australia?
Yeah, so 2 things there. One, definitely I'm seeing the glossy colours coming in. I don't see that converting or translating to Australia anytime soon. But the main thing I'm seeing, and the main thing I want to tell you, I think right now, I'm proud to say that in Australia we've got design, tick. We're on point. If anything, we're ahead of some of what I'm seeing.
For me, when I come here, and similar when I go to Milan for the fair, I'm looking, there's so much to see. It's like a kid in a candy store, but it's constantly referring back to what I think is going to work for the Australian market. You can see people gushing over finishes and colours that I don't think that would work for my clients or for markets. So
we have to work through what's relevant and what makes sense in Australia. And so that sometimes is the hard part, because you need to convince people that this product is suitable for Australia. So you're not selling to them, you're not trying to make them anything else but aware that this is where design is heading, and let's be brave enough in Australia to adapt it. And that's happened. From 20 years ago, it would have been 3-4 years. 10 years ago, 18 to 24 months. Now, like I said earlier, we're on point.
Yeah, it's pretty fast.
It can be live.
Thank you so much. I know that we've been walking through with you and your dad. You seem to know so many people, and thanks so much for your time. It's great to catch up and hear what's happening with the Parisi story. And stay tuned, everyone, because some of these amazing items, many of them, will be available for you to use in your bathroom renovation or new build journey very soon. Thanks so much, mate.
Thank you.
The world of tiles and flooring is vast and technologically advanced. I consider flooring one of the most important elements in creating homes that are not only beautiful, but also practical. This fair is truly enlightening for me as an interior designer. Once back home, I must look again at all of the thousands of photographs that we took and sort them out to share with my clients and colleagues in the industry. It's been a wonderful experience. Tiring, yes, but wonderful once again. So our time, this trip in Bologna is coming to an end, and it's time to come back to Sydney. So we thought we'd just celebrate with a little lunch here in one of our favourite famous lanes in Bologna. Now this lane is known for all of the amazing fresh food. Right down the end and just around the corner are a couple of fresh fish shops. There's fruit shops, there's pasta shops, there's some cute little restaurants, and then you've got the Salone. So there's a few of these shops dotted around, but this particular one, Simone, is definitely our favourite. It's been here since 1960. This is the perfect way to have lunch and really enjoy the vibes of the streets here in Bologna. Ciao.